All right, so this is not my garden, but it is one of many gardens that I'm helping to basically keep alive and to plant. And it's actually on our church property, sort of I guess you could say a community garden that we started. Um, these are just some simple plants that can be planted during the fall season. This is kale. I bought some of these as starts. I did not start them from seed. You could still get beans planted. We're in, again, we have a very long growing season. So bush beans, you know, I started them all from seeds in September, and they look like they're getting ready to flower. So we could still have some bush beans. Peppers, this one came out of my garden along with this one. Again, it's the end of the season, but they still have peppers on them. They're still producing more kale that, again, I bought them as starts. I have something biting on these plants. This is very typical when you're growing organic. Um, but yes, getting the kale in the ground and going. Um, they literally grow like weeds. They will overwinter for you here in this zone that we're in, 7B. This is a cauliflower, more bush beans. Um, this whole area is nothing but herbs, and it will start to fill in your thyme, rosemary. The basil will die off because it's heat tolerant. This is more basil. The onions will overwinter. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like potatoes. They may need to get dug out. They shouldn't be in here. But the oregano, cilantro, all of that stuff will overwinter and come back. Again, this is purple basil. It will die out. It came out of my garden. I'm not sure what this plant over here is. But this is just a simple area, with nothing but herbs. Great way to save money. You're not having to buy herbs. You just come out to the garden. Okay, I had some of the little kiddos plant their little birdhouses to hang up here in the garden, and it just looks so cute. Again, another garden bed where it's nothing but crops that will overwinter. This is arugula that started from seeds in here. So your Swiss chard will overwinter. Some collards. I planted some spinach in here. I don't know how well they germinated because I can't always get in here and water. But I'm going to throw some water on some of these plants. But yes, this is spinach. I started from seeds. I literally just plopped the seeds in here. More Swiss chard, collard green, Swiss chard. I did do some carrots in here, and it looks like quite a bit of them did germinate. This is my variety from Baker Creek. Okay. Other crops in here that will overwinter: cabbage, broccoli. I think some of these are collards also. I am not the best when it comes to labeling. It's just one of these things that I don't do very well. But this is early Jersey cabbage and broccoli in here. And I did also plant some beets in here. I got to get in here and water all of this. But these are beets. All of this stuff, again, will overwinter. This is our last bed. I started some peas in here. This is okra. It got knocked over. There was an accident that took place. Well, anyways, again, this is summer crops, and they will die off. But this stuff, this is a collard green plant that will continue to overwinter. This is the Aunt Molly ground cherry tomatoes. They will die off. More beans in here. They're just loving it. So we'll have some beans before the season's over. And then I stuck a strawberry plant in here. Don't know if it's the best spot. This will eventually be a whole strawberry bed. But in the meantime, I have some of these summer crops that will die off. And then the peas, once the first frost come, they will also die off. But the collard green will be fine. It will take a while for that strawberry plant to send runners, and this whole bed will end up being strawberry plants at the end. All right. Well, just another look at another garden that I'm helping to grow out here on the property, our church property. Not my, well, I guess I can say it is my garden. It's a community garden, but not my own personal garden, but it is one that I'm helping to, grow some things in during this fall and winter.